Welcome to the Sunday School Reading Channel. Our reading today for December 4th, 2022 comes from Luke chapter 1, verses 5 through 23. And it reads as follows. Verse 5. In the time of Herod, king of Judea, there was a priest named Zechariah, who belonged to the priestly division of Abijah. His wife, Elizabeth, was also a descendant of Aaron. Verse 6. Both of them were righteous in the sight of God, observing all the Lord's commands and decrees blamelessly. Verse 7. But they were childless because Elizabeth was not able to conceive, and they were both very old. Verse 8. Once, when Zechariah's division was on duty and he was serving as priest before God, verse 9, he was chosen by Lot, according to the custom of the priesthood, to go into the temple of the Lord and burn incense. Verse 10, and when the time for the burning of incense came, all the assembled worshipers were praying outside. Verse 11, then an angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing at the right side of the altar of incense. Verse 12. When Zechariah saw him, he was startled and was gripped with fear. Verse 13. But the angel said to him, do not be afraid, Zechariah. Your prayer has been heard. Your wife, Elizabeth, will bear you a son, and you are to call him John. Verse 14. He will be a joy and delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth. Verse 15. For he will be great in the sight of the Lord. He is never to take wine or other fermented drink, and he will be filled with the Holy Spirit even before he is born. Verse 16. He will bring back many of the people of Israel to the Lord their God. Verse 17. And he will go on before the Lord in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of the parents to their children and the disobedient to the wisdom of the righteous, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord. Verse 18. Zechariah asked the angel, how can I be sure of this? I am an old man, and my wife is well along in years. Verse 19. The angel said to him, I am Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you and tell you this good news. Verse 20. And now you will be silent and not able to speak until the day this happens, because you did not believe my words, which will come true at their appointed time. Verse 21. Meanwhile, the people were waiting for Zechariah and wondering why he stayed so long in the temple. Verse 22. When he came out, he could not speak to them. They realized he had seen a vision in the temple, for he kept making signs to them, but remained unable to speak. Verse 23. When his time of service was completed, he returned home. This concludes our reading for Luke chapter 1, verses 5 through 23. If this reading has been a blessing to you, please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, may the Lord bless you abundantly.